Turn 32. Let's see what happened. TNG is attacking Machaca. Doesn't look like the AI is mustering much of a defense, but that's to be expected. Yeah, just a bunch of PD. What's he doing? Communioning. Slamming arrows. And I don't know, rain? Summon water elemental? What else is he gonna do? That's pretty much it. Nothing terribly impressive. Attacking Ulm into Thorn Woods, who's sieged Nazca. And yeah, that's nothing. It's just gonna get killed. Got my little group of Rexler's Barbarians and a bunch of Knights, a bunch of crossbows. Yeah, that's that. And then I attacked. What is this? Oh, the throne. This is just another death throne, so it should be nothing terribly impressive. Bunch of guys shooting at random things. Whoa, those knights or heavy cav are coming in on my crossbow, so they're gonna kill some. At least till my barbarians start getting in there. Or barbarian cavalry. These guys are good. And the wolves are getting in the way too. This guy's Howl is a really good spell. Even though wolves are not that impressive in combat, they get in the way, and you keep getting them every turn, forever, so that in itself is useful. So you can see, wolves are just everywhere. And the AI is routed. See how many I lost. 6 crossbows from the heavy cav. That's basically it. It's now got another throne. Ooh, Ulm tried to break out. This could be bad. Well, let's see what we got. Not too many troops, but his god is awake. If he has... Actually, so this is a mistake. So right here you see the god has really good stats because he's in friendly dominion, because I haven't gotten to preach it all down yet. If he has like regeneration, earth power, that kind of stuff, he might actually be able to beat my army solo, maybe. But he can't do it with these guys, because if you look at these guys, they have a lot of HP and there's a bunch of them. So that will, once you lose 75% of your HP in a battle, it routs you, and this is probably going to push him past that threshold. So once this blob of guys routs, his guy will rout too. We'll see what happens. Crossbows doing their thing. Enlarge! Hell yes. Now he is size 6. Big guy. Iron Skin, so yeah, he's buffing for SC duty. He doesn't have fear though, so he might actually lose. And then, yeah. And that's that. So once these guys rout, it's gonna throw him away. Come on, guys, rout. There you go, HP rout. This squad routed, which is more than 75% of his HP, and then the SC routed as well. But I assume he'll be back next turn without his chaff, which makes him a little harder to banish. Or rather to kill, not banish. Attacked into Royal Forest. This is Ulm's other province. No commanders, so I'm guessing he's bankrupt, so he didn't have money to buy PD. So all of his guys routed, and that I assumed unless he went somewhere else. Yeah, he had no retreat provinces, so that's that. He's gone. Famine has struck the land. Bunch of stupid events. None of these matter, I think. Entrance. Okay. Entrance to Thorn Woods has been breached. But I'm not going to storm it just yet. I'm going to wait till these guys get here. Storm it next turn. Yeah. And let's move these. So I need to move this stuff around a bit. Yeah. Fuck this guy. Setting my things to undisciplined. Fire. And this guy's going to retreat. I'll put this guy in the very front, this guy in the very back, and he's going to ping this throne for me. Or wait, I made a barbarian to do this. He'll just chill. Okay. That will work. Mercenaries. I need to rebid my green horde guys. Let's bid 200. Just to be sure. Unless somebody else bids 400, I get those. Because those are really good mercs, I don't want to lose them. Okay. How much supplies? Oh, we got plenty of supplies up here, so that should be an issue. I can't afford to breach, so I'm going to. I'll just leave it here, it doesn't matter. These guys can continue down here. I'm not going to even give him gems. I don't want him to waste them on stupid indies. So he'll continue to carry gems. Yeah. What throne is this? Throne of Winter, alright! Water 2, Death 1, that's going to be good. So, what is she doing? It'll be a few turns before I get him, but that's okay. I don't think it really matters. We're kind of steamrolling. Okay, so that's searched. She's going to claim Throne of Beasts now. Which will give Animal Awe, which doesn't particularly matter, but I'll take it. Okay, so down to 3 candles, so that'll make his god a lot easier to kill. Also, preaching happens before combat, and before Temple Dom spread. So what's going to happen here, if he tries to break siege again, I'm probably going to preach him down to no candles, unless he's preaching inside, so his god will not have a dominion bonus in combat, which is very useful. So temples. Oh, I still had this guy on retreat. That's why he's not on the fort this turn. These guys will preach. And I'll put these guys on retreat. This is where the barbarians are going to attack, which is why I'm not throwing a temple down. Move her down to make a lab. Move these guys. Cast spells. They'll probably just spam Sermon of Courage or whatever. That's fine. I wish I had Force Survival, because then I could move him over here to cast Curse on the god if he tries to break out again, because he will. What else can I do here? Because if he has the right script, it is actually possible for him to clear all this stuff. It's not really that much, and I didn't see him doing anything impressive. I just saw him buffing protection. I did not see regeneration, which would be basically required in order for him to win, because he would need to basically just weather all the attacks. So basically how you would do this, so let's say I was the person getting attacked here. First off, he would put his commander way in the back corner, and you would give him a 5-turn buff cycle, or as many turns as you need, and then hold. Because the goal is to stay as far back as possible for as long as possible, because you want the crossbows to waste all their ammo before you get close. Because if he runs into melee, these crossbows will just kill him, even though it's only like, what, 80 of them? Crossbows do a shitload of damage when you get really close in, and that will overwhelm his regeneration or give him a bunch of afflictions and fuck him up. So he doesn't want these to shoot at him. So basically he needs to endure these, and these guys are on guard, so they're not going to rush in. So he just has to endure the knights, endure the crossbows until they run out of ammo, or hopefully he sticks with these guys until they run out of ammo. And then these guys will rush into melee. And if the god is fatigue neutral and regenerates and has iron skin and all those buffs, he'll just sit there and poke them one at a time until either it hits the turn timer and he routs, or he routs all of my squads, and he could just keep coming out every turn. If I had Curse, he'll pick up afflictions rapidly through regeneration. What else can I do? Let's see. What can these ladies do? So they've only got Water 1, or Nature 1. And that's really not very much. I don't have Alteration, which would be useful. Yeah. There's really nothing they can do to affect the outcome of the battle. I mean, I could have them spam Vine Arrows or Entangle Vines or whatever, but that won't matter. He'll break out in 1 turn, because it's strength-based check to escape. I don't have alteration for numbness, which would help fatigue him out. Yeah, there's really not much I could do. That's okay. So hopefully my guys managed to hold the line for the turn and win. It will help because last turn he had like 8 candles or whatever, and then I preached it down, and then he got more dom spread. So this turn he should be at 0 for the battle, so he won't be as hard to kill. He'll still have the bonus HP from 3 candles, since HP is calculated before all that happens, but he won't regenerate up to that level, which is important. We'll put her over here. Let's give her one of these. Oops, wrong one. You can research, and you can go over here and start searching in water 2. And these ladies are really good targets to hold my lanterns, because I don't care about them individually. So we're just going to make all these guys hold lanterns. Search. Lantern. 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 Okay. That's a lot of lantern holders. I'm going to need to find some more here. So I'm putting the least valuable mages that I'm not going to have walking around holding lanterns first, because lanterns do apply horror marks over time, so it is a very slow death sentence. It's slow enough where it's still unequivocally always good to make lanterns if you can. Just don't stick them on important mages or cap mages. Generally just going to put them on crap mages you don't care about. It's easy to search. So you got a limp. So I need more guys to hold lanterns. So I'm going to make guys that are farthest away from actual combat, or mages that are a little fucked up to hold lanterns. So this guy will hold one. I don't have anybody up here to do it. Could make my lizards hold them too. I don't want to though. I like my lizards. I could make some of these guys hold them. How many do I have left? 5? Yeah, that's not gonna make these hold them. We'll go 3 here. 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2. Okay, this guy was making a temple to facilitate the Dom death of Ulm, and just to push my Dom around. Because it is starting to get later in the game, and even if you're not going to be putting down a fuck you global like Dark Skies or Vengeance, or what is the water spell? I call it Anger Waters, colloquially. What is the name of that fucking spell? I'm such a nerd. Vengeful Water. Yeah, it was Vengeful. Okay, so Vengeful Water, Dark Skies, Anger Waters. Okay. Or any of those kind of globals, even if you're not putting one down, you don't want to be the victim of one. So the stronger your Dominion is, the less that it can do to you. And you can push theirs out more easily. You don't want Dominion encroaching on you, and then they put up Vengeful Waters, and you lose a research stacker, or lose the ability to defend a swath of your land. So I've already got these knights coming out. I might queue up some more. But first, let us queue up some mages. Mages, mages, mages. I'll go over this way to preach here. This guy is searching, he's waiting, research. He'll wait a turn. He's searching this way. He'll go down here. So he's still chilling on Machaca. Machaca's just kind of dead at this point, but it'll still take him some time to finish him off. And we'll wait here so I can watch what happens in any future battles. That's some decent visibility here, so I'll leave this guy. What's he doing? So provide visibility. I don't know what Hinam is doing. Either... Actually, he has no choice. So he has to go through Pythium to attack me, which is good. So he has to piss off the AI in order to get over here. That's ideal. So we'll just keep moving scouts around. Oh, research. So we'll just move him over here. Okay, so that's everything. We'll make a few more knights. However many I can afford. 2. Good enough. Yeah, so the next turn... Am I bringing... Did I remember to bring gems? Oh no, it wasted them here. That's fine, I don't really need them, because the... Where's my knights? I do have knights here, right? Yes. So these knights will be the ones who actually win the battle. So I'll put Rexor's Barbarians up there. Should I put them behind or in front for the storm? Because they're... How much their morale? 9. Yeah, that's really shit. I guess I'll just put the knights in front, Rexor's Barbarians behind, along with the Hoburgs. And then crossbows firing. Actually, I don't want them to be flaming crossbows, and then they're more likely to hurt my knights. Yeah. Okay, much research. Hell yes. Okay, so last turn I was at like 4 something, right? Now I'm at 940. That's really a lot of research. It's lots of research. That'll get me to Evo 7 quickly. And actually, I think I might detour here. So there's Phantasmal Warriors in this province, Pale 1, Sorcerers, so it's probably going to be a little bit of Skell spam, a bunch of Phantasms. I could clear them with Flaming Arrows, but it would be kind of pain in the ass. But if I get Fire Elementals, like the big guys, they should be able to clear this quite easily. In fact, Phantasms will instantly kill themselves on a Fire Elemental and mostly not hurt them. Particularly if I anti-magic, which I can also do easily. And skeletons also fuck themselves up on fire elementals. And fire elementals don't worry about the darkness or anything. Or I could just retard strength my way right in, which I think I might do. How many guys is this? It's going to be a lot of crossbows. Yeah, this is going to be like a proper army. Oh, I need to give this guy proper orders. He's just got a big shame cube of unscripted guys. Fire, fire. You can, I don't know, help bless the knights. Where are they? Up there. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just recharge strength into the throne with flaming arrows and let that do the work. I mean, I've got the ablative armor of mercenaries to take phantasms and pale ones of the naked variety, so they won't even be an issue. Even under darkness, with this quantity of crossbows, they'll do fine. So I don't need to really divert to fire elementals. I might do it anyway, though, just because fire elementals are good. What else is up there? I don't think there's anything else of value for me, just fire elementals. Fire drakes are shit. Fire elementals are good. Summer lions are shit. Will-o-wisp is good, but I would generally rather cast fire elementals if possible, which I can do that. And I don't need harbs. I need to be able to dispel Burden of Time if it's recast, which my gym income is starting to look a little respectable finally. I think I'll just leave it at evocation. Just let it move right along up to Evo 7. I think that will work for me. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that also gives me Astral Fires. Does this do fire damage? It's just magic damage, right? Okay, so yeah, Astral Fires is actually a pretty good spell for Mari. If you run into somebody, for example, if I end up fighting Abyssi at some point, he's throwing around troops that are immune to fire, Astral Fires isn't a terrible option. I mean, it's better than nothing. And I can cast it pretty easily, and it's perfectly accurate, good range, good AoE. It's either that or spam. Where is it? Astral Geyser. The area of effect is only one, but the Astral Geyser Blast is a larger area, and it's a small amount of armor negating damage. I think Astral Fires does more damage, though. Yeah, 10 armor negating. So if I Communion up and cast Light of the Northern Star and maybe Power of the Spheres on... No, I won't boom pots. I'll just do Light of the Northern Star with like an 8-man, 8-bottom Communion. And it's an Astral Primary spell, so even like lizards won't get fatigued out by it. And you can fuck some stuff up with that. So if I had let's say my Communion is S1, and I boost myself, or my Communion Masters, the Witch Hunters are S1. So if I have 8 slaves, that'll push me to S4, and then another S will push me to S5, which would give me +1 pen. It would be nice to push it to 6. I might do 16 slaves if I have to. Now that I have lizards, I mean, and so many forts, I mean, I could do 16 slave communion. Although that's expensive on the mage side. Nah, I'd probably just do 8 and just spam it like there's no tomorrow. And then there's also the problem that the A is kind of dumb when the script runs out. It wouldn't necessarily spam Starfires, or not Starfires, Astral Fires. Might do something else. I think that'd be okay, though. The main problem actually would be if I fight Abyssia, he's going to have fire-resistant assassins, so if I put fire gems on my mages to make them cast fire elementals, which would normally stop assassins, it's not going to stop Abyssian assassin because he doesn't care about fire elemental. So that would actually be problematic. I would have to either mind hunt them out and accept the losses as just part of doing business, or attach water bottles, but my water income's kind of shit, and I only have... Well, I'll have water 2s coming from here at some point. Yeah. But actually, this will put me up to full rainbow, except for blood, of course. I mean, I could brute force into it by now, but I don't think it matters. But that will give me full rainbow, and I'll start getting everything searched in my land. And that'll be good. So anyway, that's the turn. I'm going to keep pushing along, take more land. Should I? Yeah, I'll put a fort here at some point. Oh wait, oops. Is there misfortune here? Oh no, there's luck. Okay. So let's put this guy over here. Get him to start the fort maybe next turn, if possible. Because I won't be doing so much infrastructure building. I will finish my temple spam, and it'll just be down to preaching at that point, so I can start a fort next turn for the throne. You should always fort your thrones so they can't be stolen easily, because it's a pain in the ass to claim them. Is there any suspicious movement? Yes, okay. So they're going to attack me. What should I do about this? Longbows and slingers. Wardens. Longbows. Okay. What should I do about this? So they're undoubtedly attacking me. So is TNG. Although he might be going for the fire elemental first, either way, it doesn't matter. They will be attacking me, all of them at some point. It's like Man and Relay are getting an early start. 170 hybrid troopers. So this army is going to be busy shortly. Do I really need all these crossbows here? I don't think I do. I'll move them back. What is this? Cappadoce. Can also move back. Because I can storm this with just the barbarians and the knights. Which is... and the Hoburgs. Although I don't even really need the Hoburgs there either. But I'll storm with them anyway. Also some crossbows just so I have the HP buffer in case one of my melee squads routes. Because the barbarians are likely to do that. So I move these guys back. Now Man is going to be a problem. He's going to have Arrowfend. Should I go pick up Arrowfend? I think I might. I'm going to. If I have to fight Man, I'm going to need Arrowfend. So I'll pick that up real quick. Since now I have impressive research, I can pick that up in 2 turns. So we'll finish up Evocation 5. Yeah, and then go down to Arrowfend. What is he doing? So these, what do I have here? I think I'm going to cancel these. So I'll just leave that, which was already being built. So I've got my Summer Mages, Star Kids. How much are these? So I got a fair number of crossbows here. So we're going to patrol. I'm just going to do fire close. And you guys will decoy. I'm going to patrol with a couple of mages as well. So I can give a good counting with that PD. If I went ahead and paid for it, might as well use it. Gerard and Baldice. Baldici, or no, Baldice. Okay, whatever. So he was the Flaming Arrows guy. The arrows. And this guy. Because it's relay, he's going to have some kind of astral thing that he's going to fuck with me on. So he's going to be Power of the Spheres, Anti-Magic. Yep. Okay, so that will get both of them busy. That will buff all of my guys. The Anti-Magic, which will limit the effectiveness of Mind Blast. I could patrol some more and put down some Fire Elementals. What are these? I forget what they're called. Hybrid Troopers. Let me pull up the Mod Inspector here real quick, and let's see what the stats on those are. So, Hybrid Trooper. Those are the free spawn troops. Relay gets them in every coast fort. And they are Spear and a Tentacle on a guy with 13 HP, 8 body prot, 11 head prot, 11 morale. And they also have a shield. They're actually not that terrible. And he has a fair number of them. So I'm not going to patrol with these immediately, but I'm going to patrol. I'm trying to think, what should I do here for this? Because if my guess is correct, he's attacking me this turn. And he's getting ready to. How many crossbows do I have here? I think I'm finishing out another squad, right? Yeah. This attack, once I have enchantment 6 and can flaming arrow, or not flaming arrows, Arrowfend, because this guy's coming out next turn. This attack I will be able to obliterate, because I can marshal my cat mages for a turn, and just rain destruction upon him. Because under Arrowfend, and I'll have falling fires, I can just spam that at him, and it'll just kill everything. Because longbows don't have that much that much protection, so falling fires wrecks them. And these guys can boost up to F4 or F5, so they'll be scaled falling fires. Even though their accuracy will be poor, they will definitely wreck. So I'm not worried about this attack. I'm guessing he has Bless Wardens, which is slightly less terrible than Bless Steel Warriors. So I'm not worried about that really. So this attack is going to be no big deal. This is just a large number of troops, though, that might be problematic for me to deal with. Trying to think, should I... Oh wait, these are nature mages. What am I thinking? Okay, these are all patrolling. Nature mages, because what I need is something to delay these from getting into my crossbows. Nature mages are the best. Oh fuck, I don't have alteration, so I can't cast Swarm. That's what I wanted to do. Nature mages are really good at providing chaff. I could make some wolves, which will also help hold up walls. But the wolves get killed really bad by your own range, so what else can they do? I don't think I really have that much. I can summon fire elementals. lessers, but still fire elementals. I might actually do that anyway. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna make a couple of these guys go patrol. So this is an expensive defense, but it will win. So here's how it's going to work. We put 2 on each flank, and they're going to cast Phoenix Power and 4 lesser fire elementals. So that will be 8 from each flank, 16 fire elementals. They're only the size 3 ones, but I have heat 3, and I'm pretty sure even lessers have a little bit of firepower. So those are the size 3 ones, and size 3s have Fire Shield 9, Heat Aura 5, Firepower 1. Yeah, so they'll have their defense won't be a big deal, but the Heat Aura scales. So that will be Heat Aura 8, which will light shit on fire, and Fatigue. They are ethereal, so they have to be hit. I mean, they only have 11 HP and 0 prot, so if they get hit, it's probably going to break a form. However, they have to be hit at least 3 or 4 times in order to break all the forms. So that's going to be, and they're ethereal, so that's what, 4, 8, 12 hits per fire elemental, or 12 swings per fire elemental rather. In order to kill them, I have 16 coming out, so that's a couple hundred attacks that will be sunk into those. I can also put PD up a little higher. These guys are not that great. I mean, but I need melee chaff. And how much am I getting per point? 1 of each of those and 1 pike. So I might just dump the rest into PD. I'm also getting a crossbow per point. Because if he doesn't attack me this turn, he's going to attack me next turn. I don't know what the crab hybrids are for. They're pointless. Where'd the Illithids go? I don't know. They must have come down here. Maybe he's going to move the Illithids. Actually, I have no idea. Where would the Illithids go? Unless he's gatewaying them. Or maybe... Oh no, he made net guys. Which is pretty pointless. Oh, they can reach here, can't they? Nets and Illithids. Do we have archers in this? Yes. And those are netters, so those will get routed by archers pretty easily. So how much can I pump into here? 17 PD. What kind of PD is this? Worthless. Not going to even try and defend against that. I think that's a start. So this is an expensive defense. How much fire income? 6? Okay, that's fine. I can afford this. We'll replenish 16 gems relatively quickly. So I need a detour to fight these 2 guys. Enchantment 6 for man, and then I'll drop by and get Conjuration 5 real quick too before going up to Firestorm. Once I go to Firestorm, I become essentially, it's no longer possible for Relay to attack me. Man will be fucked once I get Arrowfend, but once I have Firestorm and Arrowfend, it'll be even worse for him. Yeah. The only issue is, I'm pretty sure... So next turn he'll move here, and then I don't know if he's going to go this way or ball them all up and try and get into this fort. Which I would rather like to keep, that's a lot of gold. And I won't have Arrowfend yet when he does that. I'll only have most of the way to Enchantment 6. I don't have Skeletons either, so... Can't really do anything useful there. My god is busy. I could bring her back and quickly gear her out as an SC. Pretty easily, in fact. I mean, she's not really a combat titan, I mean, a combat chassis, but Titans, once you have some research, are quite capable of wrecking shit. Particularly Nature 1, because she can regenerate herself. And yeah, so she'll regenerate like a 13, 14 a turn. She'll be fighting under Aerofend. I don't really have any of the alteration buffs for her, but I can make some gear to put her prot up. And she can't cast invulnerability either. But I can at least put her prot up enough with some armor and regeneration buff herself. And that by itself will make her, with Aerofend, will make her essentially immune to these arrows. I expect he could probably kill her with Wardens, but Wardens are going to be dying to my crossbows. Unless we both have Aerofend, which is possible, in which case we will shoot ineffectually at each other while these guys charge in and wreck. Except for they're going to be charging into Scaled Falling Fires, which will do... what's the damage on that? 15 armor piercing, AoE 3+, so it's going to be AoE 4 or 5. And I'll be layering that shit on. Even a Brave Warden can't handle that. Because on top of the damage, even if they resist that and have N9, which I still haven't seen as Blast because I've missed all this combat, I have Heat 3, so the damage, I mean, they're likely to catch on fire, and in Heat 3, you're not going to get put out. Or I could just spam Fireballs. Fireball is not that good unless spammed, but if you're spamming it at stuff that does not resist fire, it does an AoE Heat Shock. Heat Shock combusts them, higher chance under heat. I got Heat 3. And the Heat Shock itself does fatigue damage. So if you spam it, although you need more precision, and I don't have one guide, so no, I won't bother. Because it's only AoE 1, so if you miss, it's not going to really hurt that much. And he doesn't have large numbers of these, so if I miss, the deviation is going to be important. Yeah, I think I'll just do the Falling Fires and crossbow spam and hope that works. And I have some air income now, right? Air +2. That's enough to keep me in Aerofens, which is all that matters. I just have to keep in Aerofens and Flaming Arrows, which I think I can manage both. Thank God I got those lanterns up, because there would be no way I'd be able to get both those countered in time without them. And if I had not gone for lanterns, I could have only gotten one of the counter. One or the other, due to having slow research. But yeah, I think we'll be okay. Patrolling here with a bunch of mages, plus, 37 crossbows. Oh, I should split these, so they're not stuck on necessarily. I don't want them both to route together. I want them to hold the line as long as possible. Should move these back a couple spaces. Okay. That'll hopefully do it. If he has his hybrids on flanks on attack rear, which he should, but he may not, if I lose, they will kill my mages, but that's okay. I now have enough mages where I can afford to lose some. And I'm pretty sure his hybrids would die in vast quantities while killing my mages. I could patrol with these as well. How much are they worth in RP? So I would be sacrificing 48 RP to patrol with these. Might do that. He's got mages in here now. I think from the Void, that's something he Void gated in from wherever his cap is. It's in here somewhere. I'm trying to decide, would it be worth it? I think it will be. Let's go ahead and patrol it. I can afford another 48 RP. So we'll go these guys. Now, these guys actually can do a pretty good job of Falling Fires because, first off, they're not old, so the precision is 10 instead of 9 or 8. Second off, they can... Oh, don't tell me. I don't have Eagle Eyes, do I? Nope. Okay, so I need to get Alteration 1, too. Okay. Search. So let's go ahead and do this. 53, 52. Okay, so, oh, I need more here. Oh, god damn it. I hate this. Can't lock sliders in this game. So I need 59, 60, and 53. Okay, that'll get both. And next turn they can patrol if he doesn't attack. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Hopefully I'm being paranoid and they're just going to let me waltz to victory. But if all the players, all the non-AI players that I do border all attack me at once, that will at least make me work for it a little bit. Tianchi, who is the strongest of them by far, is fortunately preoccupied with Machaka. If he was helping with more, I mean, this is nothing. I can just move some mages and counter this if he tries anything. Which I will. I mean, all I have to do, if he attacks me with these, I can just patrol my mages here, pump PD, and he'll lose. But yeah, if his shit came up, he could probably... because if I had to fight all these guys at once, I could only afford to really fight two at once. I would have to let one make progress. So, since Tianchi requires the most resources to fight, I would kill the ones that are easier to stop first. Brulé is obviously I can kill him in one major battle, probably. And prevent him from fucking with me, really. And then Man, once I have Enchantment 6, is mostly nullified. And Tianchi, with his meteors and shit, can continue to hurt me through both of those, through having fire elementals and Arrowfend. Meteors are good; they go through all that. So I couldn't really stop him well at low cost until Firestorm, which I won't have for a little while. But fortunately, he's busy, so I don't have to worry much about him. Just these two. Anyway, I've rambled long enough. That is the turn.